We got a 6-foot wide by 20-foot long piece of black shade cloth, and almost immediately they ran out to get in the shade. They knew what we were up to. And this side of the building always gets shade in the early afternoon, but now we've created shade that comes way out here all along, and they're happy. They're dust bathing already. These are like the 5 or 6 that are out most of the time. And everybody else is inside. I call them the tots, but I really should be calling them the nuggets. There they are. There's the nuggets. It's a hot day, so I don't have the heater on. We've got both windows open and the back door open, and now the shade cloth. There's a nice breeze coming through here. And then here's the ladies, what I call the teenagers. Some of them are in, some of them are out. Some of them are up and some of them are down. And then the other day I yanked the trim off this window and put a piece of 1/2-inch hardware cloth in behind the trim and put the trim back up so that I could open the window and not have anything go through. And then this is a favorite afternoon sleeping spot for hot cats behind the water tank. I think there's another one on the other side. Yep. See him back there? So we're out front, and last year we did several things here, including putting mulch down all around the trees. We put compost down around all of the trees. We did the trellis for the wisteria at the back there. And we planted some butterfly bushes. The butterfly bushes died in our freak snowstorm. Freezing weather. We have an abundance of leaves on the ground now because the trees lost every leaf that they had, but the good thing about that is all of their leaves now are brand new, fresh and green and beautiful. And then last year we put a couple big pots and some white trellises on the front porch to try to give it some flavor, some interest, make it inviting. And that didn't really work. I wasn't really all that pleased with it ever. And then when we had the frost, the plants that were in the pots died. So Lance and I came out about 3 weeks ago, I guess it was, and just made this little bench. It has 2 legs in the front. There's a leg here and a leg there. And then there's a cleat, and it's made out of 2x4s and 1x6s and 4x4s. All reinforced and everything. We both sat on it. It holds 2 people. It's attached to the railing, which is all made out of 2x4s. So we made this cute little bench in the corner. And then I put in a hibiscus, which has just bloomed its little heart out. Look how beautiful these are. And then on this side we did a railing pot, and I put the flamingo here so that when you come up the steps it's just much more inviting, welcoming. But it's pretty nice. I like it. I like how it turned out. My pot of calla lilies is coming back. I was happy to see that the freak storm didn't kill them. And then in this pot I had coleus and Dusty Miller last year, and I just put a another geranium that matches the one that's up there. And then we took the original pots from the front porch and brought them out here and flanked the garage door and put more geraniums in them. So now we have this red, white, and blue thing happening, which I'm really loving. It looks really good. And then we put the trellises in the back with the new planter box. So I'll insert us building that right here.
We built another raised garden bed similar to what we built before. Basically we just got 6 12-footers, cut them. This time we went 10 foot long and 2 feet wide. We got a few posts, 6 posts in there in order to keep them together. But this time, instead of doing like our vegetables and that kind of stuff, we just have some binding plants we wanted to put there just to give a little bit more oomph to the back of the garage here. Yeah, so we've screwed those in, reinforced them somewhat, so they should be able to handle the weight of the plants when they grow up. And we'll get some soil into that thing and plant our plants.
And that's what we have so far. 2 trellises repurposed from the front porch on a brand new 10 foot by 2 foot planter box. And then we have 2 vines ready to go up on the trellises once we get the dirt in the box. Yesterday we got this filled up and all of the plants planted. So that's looking really nice. Kind of missed the mark with a little bit of dirt right there, but it's looking good. We put in a bunch of succulents. Morgana was just in here. I had to run him off. He was in here rearranging stuff for me, so I'm gonna have to put more cedar in there. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.